All right. So parents, for the next one, we're gonna start with our scarf game. So if you guys wanna make sure you have your scarves from your kits.
I have my own.
If you don't have a scarf, you could use like a washcloth or a tissue. Something that's really light, like a bandana. So I think right now we just need one scarf. Everybody just needs to get one scarf from their kit. So pick your favorite color out, guys, and we're gonna do our scarf game, okay? So when everybody is ready, come back and hold up your scarf so we know you're ready.
Oh, I can see everything.
Is everybody ready? Do you guys have your scarves?
Yes.
Yep.
Ready?
Ugh.
Good, everybody, we have our scarves. Everybody hold up their scarves so we can see it. Great. Ooh, you guys have blue scarves. Those are cool. And yellow and green.
Oh, you guys have awesome ones. Emma, what color is yours? Purple? Beautiful.
Nice, okay.
All right,
Mine's
what
orange.
we're gonna do first, what we're gonna start with is we're gonna toss our scarf up and we're gonna catch it. Nothing too crazy, just toss it up and catch it. Good job. Keep going up and catch it. Couple more times. Up and catch. All right, now this time, try and throw it and catch it with the same hand, okay? So Ms. Mandy and I have ours in our right hand, so we're gonna toss it with our right hand and catch it with our right hand.
Good job.
You have to move your bodies. If it goes a different way, it doesn't come right to you. You might have to move a little bit to grab
I
it.
don't know how to do it.
We're just doing it perfectly. Ready? You hold it with your fingers and toss. 1, 2, 3. Toss it up in the sky and grab
I
it.
did it. You made it. Did you?
Sometimes. That's okay.
That's why we do this, so we practice and get better every time.
Every time?
Every time. All right, now we're going to switch to our left hand. Everybody shake it out. Ready? Left hand throws.
Yes, ma'am.
Toss
I know.
up. And catch it. Right, keep going. Toss up. Ooh. Ooh. See, I had to move my feet on that one. Toss up and catch.
Nice.
Very good, friends. Okay. Now we're going to do one with both hands. Can everybody do a clap for me? Go like this. Let me see it. Good job. All right, friends. Now what we're going to do is we're going to throw it up and we're going to catch it like that with a clap. Okay?
Pretend
Ready?
like it's a bubble that you're trying to pop. Both hands.
All right, throw your scarf and catch it with a clap. Woo! Good job. Toss and catch.
Good job.
And toss and catch. Oh. One more. Toss and catch. Very good. And this is working on our hand-eye coordination so we can see balls better. And
Can you guys tell how important it is to keep your eye on the scarf so you know when to move your hands?
perfect example would be if you're in baseball and you're about to hit the ball, making sure you have eye contact with the ball and knowing where your hands are so that you are successfully able to hit. So that's what this scarf game is teaching you, is keep your eyes on the prize and make sure you're catching and your body is doing the same movements as your eyes. So catch Good job. Good. Yeah, Gavin, you found yours. Perfect.
Yeah.
All right. Now you can do catching it with their head. Oh, head. That's a good one. All right, now we're going to play a fun game. We're going to toss it up. So we've done left-handed catch, right-handed catch, clap catch. Now we're going to catch it on our heads. What? Ready? So when you toss it up, you're going to try and get underneath this so the scarf lands on your noggin, okay?
This one's tricky.
It's very hard. Practice it a lot. And make sure your feet are ready to move, okay? Make sure your surroundings are safe, okay? 1, 2, 3. Hey! Good job, everybody. Keep trying. 1, 2, 3.
This one you have to move.
Oh, I missed mine. 1, 2, 3. Yay! Oh, there you got it. All
Are
right.
you guys getting them on your heads? Let's see.
Good job.
Nice. Yeah. Jacob and Bodie.
Catch it on my nose.
On your nose. Good job, Michael.
All right, last one. We're going to catch
Good
it
job, Walker.
with our leg. We'll say foot or knee or any part of your leg. Okay, we're going to toss it up. We're going to catch it on our legs. And this is bringing in our Frankenstein stretches. Remember? Very good. All right, so toss them up and catch them on your leg.
Ooh, this is good for your balance too, because you have to have one leg up. So you're practicing balancing on one leg too. Ready? That was tough, isn't it?
This is a hard one, friends.
That's hard for everybody.
Woo! Got one.
And you can switch your legs. If you do it on your right leg, then try it on your left side the next time. Good job.
And this is why practice is so important.
A few more times. Woo!
All right, does everybody have a partner they can play with? Is there someone else, like Miss Mandy's gonna, or Coach Mandy's gonna be my partner? Does everybody have a partner? It can be a parent, mom or dad, or a sibling, brother, sister, grandma, grandpa, anybody?
We're just gonna do the same thing, but we're gonna do it with the partners. We're gonna take turns. Instead of throwing it to yourself, you're gonna throw it to your partner.
Okay, are we ready? Find your partner, you're gonna toss your scarf.
Just try with your right hand catch this time. We're gonna revisit them all.
Oh, great job, Coach Mandy.
Remember, you can try to catch like your overhand, or if you wanna go underhand and wait for it to come down to you, you can do that too.
I'll do it underhand.
Okay, ready?
Catch underhand. See how the scarf landed in my hand? Now Miss Mandy's gonna do an overhand one. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Great. See?
With this one, you guys remember those stretches we did with our open and close, open and close. That's when you can grab the scarf and hold on to it really tight. Now let's try our left hand. Ready? Yeah, you gotta be ready to move. It's not always gonna come right to you. Good job. Okay, let's switch to our two-hand or two-hand pop. Ready? Good job. You might have to reach low to catch it, or you might have to reach high to catch it. Okay, you guys ready to move to your heads? See if your partner can throw it high enough to catch on your head. Ready? balance yourself, have your partner throw it kind of low so you can get on your foot. There you go. Woo! Good job. Very good. That one's tricky, huh? Okay, left foot. Good job. Yeah. All right. Good job, friends. Okay, let's take a quick break. Go grab some water.
And parents, the next thing we're going to be doing is our obstacle course. So we need an obstacle course. Yes, we're going to do some floor marker steps. So if you don't have floor markers, pillows would work, or socks. We're going to do a balance beam. So just an area where the kids heel toe. We're going to do some in and out of cones. And we're going to do a jump. So anything that
you have like a broom or something, like a stick or something that they can jump over.
And then we're gonna throw beanbags into a bucket.
So again, just going over, so if you can get your beanbags, you can get your floor markers, your cones, and like a rope or something that they could follow, like a balance beam. Or even some balance beams. And then maybe like a bucket or a bowl or something that they could throw the beanbags into.
Here is an example. This is the one we have set up in the office. So there's our floor markers and our balance beam and our cones and our stick and our bucket. So it doesn't have to be complicated, but just something fun so we can all follow along.
We'll give you guys a few minutes just to get that set up. I know it takes a little bit of time. Does anybody have any questions about that?
Question.
Yes, Melody.
So I want to tell you one thing before we get started.
Okay.
So we should can I please talk to her? And can you please leave us alone because can I please talk to her?
Melody, everyone's involved.
You can talk, Melody. We're listening.
But I want to talk to her. Like
Ashton?
girl.
Who, Ashton?
Yeah.
I'm listening.
So what are we going to do?
We are going to do an obstacle course. So we're going to work on
I never seen that before.
Yes.
I never tried because I have to practice. Because I really need to practice because practicing is my favorite.
Good, and that's exactly why we're doing these weekend sessions with you guys, okay? So we're gonna work on stepping and jumping and running and all of those things today, okay, Melody? Are we ready?
Yeah.
Can you repeat that or show us the obstacles course one more time?
Of course, yes.
Yeah.
So we're gonna start with the floor markers down on the ground where you can walk and then jump.
Great.
And then we're gonna go to the balance beam.
Okay.
And then we're gonna turn and we're gonna weave in between some cones. And then we're gonna hop over a stick, practice our jumping.
I never seen that before.
Grab your bean bags and we're gonna practice throwing them into a bucket.
You missed it.
I know, that's why we're
You missed.
And if you want to have a bean bag by the balance part, we're going to also practice putting it on our heads.
I know, but Mom's never going to hurt me. Mommy's never going to hurt me on the head.
No.
Mommy's never going to hurt me on the head.
Soft.
Because we're going to do all of these things.
Okay, friends, do we have everything set up?
Those are some good obstacle courses. Wow.
Looks good, everybody. And we're not just gonna do this one time, we're gonna practice it a few different times and do different challenges, okay? Are you guys ready?
We're gonna do a total of 3 times through the obstacle course, okay?
Sound good?
Do it.
And again, this isn't a race, so you don't have to go fast. We want you to go slow so you can practice getting really good at all the skills, okay? So if you have questions, ask your parents or your grandparents that they can show you how to do it, okay? But we're also gonna show you, so if you can watch us, Miss Ashton's gonna do it and I'm gonna try to follow her. Okay? So again, we're gonna start on our floor markers, which are the big colorful dots, okay?
Okay, is everybody there? Are we ready? So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna walk across them, okay? So step, step. Go slow, we're working on our balance. Make sure we're staying on our dots. Yep, good job. All right, everybody, now we're gonna go to our balance beam. And remember, this is heel toe. So once we get on, you wanna put your arms out like an airplane, like Miss Mandy said earlier, to keep our balance. Make sure your tummy muscles are engaged, and we're gonna walk across the balance beam. Heel toe.
And go nice and slow. Stay on your beam or your tape or your rope. Try not to fall off.
Great job. Now we're gonna go through our cones, okay? We're gonna do a zigzag pattern. So we're gonna go out to the right, then to the left, then to the right. Very good. All right, here comes the jump. We can do a step over jump. We can do a 2 feet jump. Whatever you're most comfortable with, okay? I'm gonna do a 2 foot jump. Ready? 1, 2, 3, jump.
Nice.
Great job. Now we're gonna pick up our bean bags. Let me see them. We got them? All right, here we go. We're gonna try and get it in our bucket. 1, 2,
Yay!
perfect.
Okay, so that's the order we're gonna go in. Now we're gonna try to make it a little harder.
Okay, are we ready?
Back to the beginning.
Now, we're going back to the beginning. Here we go. Instead of just walking, we're gonna bunny hop, okay? So remember from bunny hop from last week, 2 feet together, and jump, okay?
Pretend like your feet are glued together and they jump at the same time.
Make sure we bend our knees. Ready? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Good job, everybody. Now we're gonna do the side step or the crab walk. You guys remember that one from last week? Okay, get on your balance beam. Make sure you still have your tummy engaged, nice and tight. We're gonna walk sideways, like side together, side together. Just like a crab, side together, side together.
Good job.
All right. All right, this is, as long as you guys stay safe and your parents say it's okay, we're gonna run through our cones, okay? So get at the front of your cones. We're gonna run. Ready, set, go. Run, run, run. Oh no, I got the wrong cone. Be careful, everybody. All right, now we're gonna do, you can do, I challenge you to do a 2 foot hop. If you did a step over last time, try and do 2 foot one, just like our bunny hop at the beginning. 1, 2, 3, jump.
Good job.
All right, and then our beanbag toss. Oh yeah, gotta make it harder. We're gonna push it all the way back.
So move your buckets or your baskets back. Make it harder for you to throw.
1, 2, 3. Oh, I missed. That's
It's
okay. We're gonna do
okay.
it
Yep.
one more time. This is our last obstacle course, okay? We ready? Okay. Now we're gonna make it even harder. We're gonna do the flamingo jump.
Flamingo jump. Does Miss Ashton look like a flamingo?
We're gonna jump, if you're able, on one foot. Ready? So we're gonna go jump, jump, jump. Great job.
Good
All right, now
job.
we're gonna put our beanbags on our head to balance.
Whoa.
Ooh.
Arms out. Helicopter arms. Help you stay stable.
Make sure we're keeping our eyes straight and heel to toe.
Try to put a beanbag on your head this time if you can.
Woo. Here's another challenge. Keep that beanbag on your noggin and go through your combs. Here we go. I'm gonna go through the combs. Put the beanbag on my head. Woo.
Oh my goodness.
Still there?
Still there.
All
Did you
right.
guys do it? Good
I'm
job.
gonna challenge myself even more. I'm gonna try and keep the beanbag on my noggin while I do my jump. 1, 2, 3. Oh!
Oh.
I lost my beanbag, but that's all right. All right, last part. We're gonna toss it into the bucket. 1, 2.
Lost ya.
Yay! How's everybody else doing? Let me see those thumbs up. Are we good? Are we having fun?
Guys want to take a few more beanbags at the end and practice a few more tosses.
Good job, everybody.
Good job, friends. Was that a good obstacle course?
I'm sweaty. Who else is sweating? Is our heart rate up?
Yeah.
Good. That's
You guys
what
are
we
working
want.
so hard. Good job. So parents, with that one, you can get creative and come up with different obstacle courses. You don't always have to do what we do, but you can add different challenges in there. All right, how about another quick water break? We want to make sure you guys are staying hydrated. Grab your water bottles.
Can I please tell you something?
Go ahead, Melody.
So can you do that one last time so I can see you? Can I do
What do you mean?
that? I want to see you is. I want to see.
I think you can practice it again after we're done, maybe. Does that sound good? We have a couple more things we want to get through today.
Okay. Okay.
But if you have questions, you can let us know and we'll help you, okay?
Okay, and parents, while we're taking our water break, the next one is going to be the parachute game. So if you don't have a parachute, a blanket or a big towel or a sheet, anything will work.
That is so cool.
Hey, Melody.
So cool. It'll be very fun.
Mute us, please. Mute us, please.
Make sure and get some water and then get whatever you're going to use for your parachute for our last little game real fast. All right, you guys ready? You have your parachute or a sheet or a blanket. We're not going to spend a lot of time on this, but we're going to show you just some fun things that you can do with this at home, okay? So this is just kind of a fun game. All right, guys, so we're just gonna show you a few things that you can do with your sheets, okay, or your parachute, some things you can do at home. So obviously this one works best with multiple people, or just two at least, but you can start out by just grabbing the edges, and you can start out just reaching down, making it as low as possible on the ground, and then do a countdown, and we're gonna lift it up as high as we can, and it's like a big hot air balloon. Are you ready? Set, go! Woo! Good job. So again, this is still exercising your arms and your legs when you're squatting down, and you're back to, yep. Okay, let's do it again. 1, 2, 3. Woo! Good job. Other things that you can do, you can stand up and you can hold it and you can go in circles. You can maybe play some music and go around to the music in different circles, and then you can change directions. Maybe add some running and walking or marching in with those movements. Yeah, another fun one is the wave. So you just hold on really tight. Good job. And then the funnest thing to do with your parachutes is if you have a ball or a stuffed animal, you could put multiple ones inside, and then you shake it and try to keep them from falling off. So Ashton and I are gonna put a ball and a stuffed animal, and we're gonna shake it and try to keep them on there. So ready, set, go. So fun. So that one you can call, it's like a popcorn game with everything popping up on the sheets for the parachutes. Good job. And parents, something else, I don't think this is one that we're doing during our sessions, but if you look in the activity guide, there is, let me find it really fast. There's one, it's called the Magic Carpet Ride, that you can also use like a towel or a sheet. This is really good for core strength. So you have them sit on it and grab the sides of the blanket or the sheet, and then you guys just gently kind of pull them around. So you don't have to do it now, but this is just an idea for the future. It really helps them build their core strength because they have to hold on really tight as you're moving them in different directions. So I would encourage maybe trying that one around the home as well, with a towel, a sheet, things like that that they can sit on. So that might be a fun one. So good job, friends. So again, we know you guys might not all have parachutes, but a sheet or a towel works just as well. So there's lots of fun things you can do with the parachute, and I'm sure you can research other fun games and ideas to do with those too at home.
All right, we're gonna go to our last active one. Are we ready? Okay, let's put down our parachutes. We're gonna wiggle it out. This is called the Healthy Snacks Freeze Dance, okay? So when you hear healthy snacks, we're gonna dance and do whatever, but if you hear an unhealthy snack, we're gonna freeze, okay? Freeze. Okay, everybody up on your feet. Let's see, you can't dance while you're sitting. Okay, ready? We're gonna do some healthy snack freeze dance. All right. Apples, bananas, celery, carrots, candy. Good job. Oranges, peaches, tomatoes, kiwi, donuts. Good job, everybody. One more. Cheese,
cucumbers. Smoothies. Pizza. Great job, my friends. So let's talk more about that. So parents, if you haven't gotten one of these yet, please email me and I will get one to you. These are our portion plates. And friends, it's okay to have some of those unhealthy snacks like candy and donuts and pizza, but we have to make sure we eat all of our healthy foods first, right? So what were some of those healthy foods we talked about? What are some fruits?
Bananas.
Bananas and apples, strawberries, grapes. Those would be great.
Kiwi.
Kiwi.
Do you know that strawberries aren't even a berry? That makes bananas berry. The definition of berry is something that has seeds inside of it.
Look at that.
So smart, Michael.
Next time we're all on a trivia show, we'll all have that answer. That is awesome. Then we
And
have
that
our
from Brightside, an educational YouTuber.
I love it. We have our dairy, which was our eggs and our yogurts and our smoothies. We have our protein, which is like ham and fish and eggs. Our vegetables, what were some of the ones we said?
Carrots.
Carrots and cucumbers. What else, Brody?
Celery.
Celery, very good. And our grains, which is our healthy breads and rice and things like that, okay? So even though we said some of those snacks were unhealthy, as long as we have our good foods and our water and our exercise, it's okay to have those treats, okay?
As long as your parents say so, too.
Yes. Sound good? Perfect. And again, parents, if you would like one or multiple of these, let me know and I will get you some. They are wonderful. Perfect. We are going to start our cool down now. So everybody sit down. We're going to focus on our breath. Remember, like Miss Jen said, in hand on our belly and on our heart. And Coach Mandy is going to read us a book.
You guys ready for a new book this week?
Yeah.
We're almost out of time, so hopefully you can stick around for a few more minutes and read this book with me, okay? So everybody
Only
get
6 more
comfy.
minutes, I believe.
If you need to grab some water while you listen. This one is called Spaghetti in a Hot Dog Bun. Is that a silly name? All right, friends, I'm gonna try my best to show you the pictures. This is called Spaghetti in a Hot Dog Bun, Having the Courage to Be Who You Are. Says, the delicious smell of breakfast filled the air as Lucy's grandpa handed her a plate. Lucy smeared ketchup on her toast. She turned to her grandpa and said, Papa, Harriet said she's never heard of ketchup on toast. Her family uses butter and jelly. Have you guys ever heard of ketchup on toast? Me neither. That sounds kind of silly, huh? It's okay. Not everyone likes the same thing. It doesn't mean one person is right or wrong. We're all different. What a boring world it would be if we were all exactly alike. Do you remember what's really important? Papa asked. Yes, Papa. Even if we are different from each other on the outside, we all have a heart with feelings on the inside. That's my girl. Remember, when you treat others with love and kindness, you are doing the right thing, Papa replied. On the school bus, Lucy and her friend Harriet pulled out some paper and crayons. Sitting across from them was Ralph. As usual, Ralph sat alone, staring out the window. He looked over at them and rolled his eyes. In the classroom, Lucy sat down near the teacher. Ralph carelessly hurried over and tripped on Lucy's foot. Before long, he was glaring at her. Ralph whispered, "Woof! I can't see the book with this poodle in front of me." Lucy could hear him giggling behind her. Oh no, why did it have to be me? She wondered. During lunch, Harriet shouted one of her silly jokes over the other children's voices. As the girls ate, their bellies shook with laughter. Across the table, Ralph hollered, "Yuck! That's the disgusting smell. Whoever heard of eating spaghetti in a hot dog bun?" Tony and the other children at the table turned away from Ralph, shaking their heads. Ralph continued, "Poor little Lucy with her hair so poofy." Tears filled Lucy's eyes and she began to cry. On the way home, Lucy thought about what had happened. Maybe Ralph is mean to me because he thinks being different is bad. I wish we could stop him from teasing me. Slowly, Lucy stepped off the bus. "How was your day?" Papa asked. "Fine," she mumbled. Papa reached over and pulled a crayon out of her hair. "How did
I need to go."
he asked. Lucy didn't say a word. That night, as Papa tucked Lucy into bed, he asked, "Is everything all right at school?" Lucy rolled over. He sat down and whispered, "Always remember, if something's not right, we can work on fixing it together." It's not that easy, though, thought Lucy. How do I stop Ralph from teasing me? How can he have a heart and be so mean? Lucy had a hard time falling asleep, worrying about what would happen tomorrow. The following day, Lucy was surprised to find Ralph leaving her alone. Until Lucy took the bag Ralph handed her. Inside were dog bones with a note that read, "Lucy, Lucy, eat stinky food that puts us in a big bad mood. Lucy, 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 hair shaped like a cone. Here's a treat for you, a yummy dog bone." That's not very nice, is it? The beating of Lucy's heart was so loud she knew everyone around her could hear it. "Stop, it hurts my feelings when you do this, Ralph," Lucy said. "Please stop." Ralph turned and walked away. It was recess time and Lucy played alone. She didn't want to tell her teacher about Ralph. She was afraid of being a tattletale. Lucy wished Papa was there to help. What should I do? She asked herself over and over. The bell rang as recess ended. "Help!" cried a child off in the distance. Tony yelled, "Ralph got himself stuck at the top of the monkey bars. It's the funniest thing I've ever seen." "This is my chance. I'll go tell Ralph how really, really mean he is." Lucy stomped off towards the monkey bars. When she reached Ralph, Lucy paused. She looked him in the eye and said, "What you did was so mean." Standing before Ralph, Lucy could hear her papa's words. Ralph did have a heart with feelings. In that moment, Lucy decided what she would do. She saw tears in Ralph's eyes. He hesitated to move and whispered, "I'm scared." Lucy reached out and said, "Here, take my hand," and she helped him down. The two walked back to the classroom without saying a word. As the bus pulled up to Lucy's stop, Ralph reached over and handed her a picture. Lucy was amazed by what she saw. "Thanks," she muttered softly. After she got off the bus, Lucy smiled and said, "Papa, there's this boy Ralph who was really mean to me. Today he was in trouble and I helped him." Papa hugged Lucy and replied, "That took a lot of courage. It wasn't the easiest thing to do. You chose to treat others the way you want to be treated. I'm so proud of you, Lucy." As they walked home, she asked him what was for dinner. When Papa said spaghetti, Lucy knew immediately what she would have for lunch the next day. Her favorite sandwich, spaghetti in a hot dog bun. The end. Do you guys like that one?
I like the story.
Yeah, me too.
Me too, because the story was amazing. So
Was
can we go back?
amazing. So what do you guys think that story was about? What do you think that can teach us to do when someone is mean to us or we don't like the way someone's treating us?
Stand up for yourself.
Stand up for yourself and say, "I don't like the way you're talking to me or treating me. Say, that hurts my feelings," right? And just what else? What else can you do? Lucy was nice to Ralph, right? She helped him at the end, even though he was mean to her. She chose to make a good decision and be nice and help him. You guys think you can help people too that way? And then they became kind of good, like friends after that, right?
We treat others how we want to be treated.
That's right. Well, good
Kindness
job,
always
friends.
wins.
Thank you for listening to our story. I know we're a few minutes over. You guys did so good today. Can you guys tell Coach Ashton thank you for leading today?
Oh, thank you guys.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And I just want to remind you guys that we are taking a break next week because it's a holiday weekend.
Cool.
So
Alrighty.
this week
Let's
we
go.
will not be Bye, Brody. We won't be sending out emails or anything. I will send one on Monday just to remind you guys, but we will see you in September. Holy, that is so fast.
2 weeks, okay? Have a good week, you guys.
Bye. Bye. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Here for this and
Bye.
eat lots of healthy snacks.
Bye-bye.
Have fun at school.
Joey, bye.
Bye,
Bye,
guys.
guys.
Bye, Olivia.
Bye.
Okay.
Good job today.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.